Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm here for underrated metal bands, and I actually done a video like this before on my old channel, but that's been about 2 years now, so I'm here for an updated video. So other than that, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so the first band in this list is going to be After the Burial, and After the Burial is a progressive metalcore or gent band, but it don't really matter the subgenre that they are of metal because they're a great band and very underrated. Like, for example, when you go on YouTube and watch any of their music videos for any of their songs that have music videos, they really don't even have a million besides like one song. So yeah, that proves that After the Burial is definitely an underrated band when it comes to metal. So yeah, After the Burial, I think they're a great band. I think they deserve more recognition. So if you want to check out this band, check out their latest album, Evergreen, Dig Deep, or any of their other albums. So yeah, definitely give this band a listen if you've never heard of them. So yeah, they're a great band and they definitely deserve more fans when it comes to metal. So yeah, After the Burial definitely had to make this list because they're a great band for sure. I really like these guys, and I do want to get more albums from these guys on CD when I can. So yeah, After the Burial is a great band, and they have a lot of great riffs, and their lead vocalist Anthony does really good at the screaming vocals in their songs. So yeah, this is a great band for sure, and definitely one that is underrated. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next band. So the next band in this list is also going to be a metalcore band, and the band is called Architects or Architects UK, but I mainly just call them Architects. But yeah, this is a great band. They're a British band and one of my favorite British metalcore bands of all time. Just a great band. If you want to listen to any of their albums, start with All Our Gods Have Abandoned Us, or their 2014 album, Lost Forever, Lost Together. I think that's the name of that album. Or Holy Hell. Those are like my three favorite Architects albums. I heard some songs from their other albums as well. But yeah, those are my three favorite albums though from Architects. So yeah, great albums from this band. So if you want to get into that band Architects, then I definitely recommend any of those three albums. It don't matter which one you start off with first because they're all three great albums. So yeah, Architects is definitely a great band for sure, and I definitely had to include them on here because I think they deserve more fan base. They do have their own fan base, but I still feel like they're very underrated when it comes to the metalcore genre. Just a great band overall. Alright, the next band is Death Angel. This is a thrash metal band. Of course, you guys know how I feel about thrash metal outside of the big four. A lot of these bands that's not in the big four are just so underappreciated, and I just don't get it. That's what pisses me off about the thrash metal genre. People only give a fuck about the big four, it seems like, which is just fucking ridiculous, dude. For real, it's fucking ridiculous. So yeah, Death Angel, now, they're not one of my favorite bands when it comes to thrash metal, but I still do think they're a good band, and they're underrated as heck, if you ask me. Now, when it comes to this band, I do prefer their modern material over the early material. I know that's going to be a opinion that would piss a lot of people off, but that's just my opinion. So, yeah, Death Angel, when it comes to their albums and that, I do prefer their newer stuff over the older stuff, but their older stuff isn't bad. I just think their modern stuff sounds better in terms of production and instrumentation. So yeah, that plays a lot into their modern music and why I think it's better than the older music. Older music isn't bad though, it's still good. I just like their newer stuff better, if you guys know what I'm trying to say here. So yeah, if you want to get into another thrash metal band that's not Metallica, Anthrax, Megadeth, or Slayer, then check out Death Angel, because they're a great band. Despite them not being one of my favorites in the genre, I still do like Death Angel though. So yeah, great band, check them out if you never heard of them. Okay, next band now. The next band, many people would probably disagree with me and come on this video and say this band is not underrated, but I think they are. I mean, they do have their own fan base. They do have a pretty big following, but I still think they're underrated band. And of course, the band is Demon Hunter. I first got into these guys full time around sometime last year in 2019, around March 2019 when they released their latest albums, War and Peace. Those albums don't really hold up for me all that well, but War does more than Peace because I barely even go back to Peace any when I do listen to Demon Hunter's music. It's not a bad album, I just feel like it's one of their weaker albums, but it's still a solid album for what it is. But I do like War better. War isn't one of my favorites from them though, even though it is in my top 5 albums from Demon Hunter. So yeah, Demon Hunter, I think they're an underrated band because Ryan Clark, their lead vocalist, is a really great songwriter and vocalist, and he's the main part of why I really love Demon Hunter's music. Because his clean vocals and unclean vocals are just amazing in Demon Hunter's songs. Like, if you want to get into this band and you don't know them that well, I definitely recommend these guys. And if you want to get into any of their albums to get into the band to start off with, I would recommend either True Defiance, The Triptych, Storm the Gates of Hell, or Extremist. So with that being said, guys, definitely check out Demon Hunter if you never heard of them because they're a great band and pretty underrated. Now, like I said, I know some people would probably come on here saying they're not underrated, but to me they are. So yeah, give this band a chance if you never heard of them because I think you'll like them. They're really, really good. I know they're a Christian band, but still give them a chance. Okay, the next band on the list, of course, is the band that's on my t-shirt, Devil Driver. Now, I told some of my friends about this band, but I don't think they want to get into them. But if you ever do, to the people that do want to check out another band that you never heard of, definitely check out Devil Driver. I think they're a great band when it comes to mellow death or groove metal. They're basically both groove metal and melodic death metal. But either way, I think this band is great. Dez, their lead vocalist, is a really great vocalist. If you want to start off with any of their albums, start off with either self-titled, Beast, or Trust No One. So yeah, Winter Kills would also be another great album to start off with when it comes to Devil Driver. So yeah, if you want to get in this band, start off with any of those albums because I think you'll like them, especially if you're in groove metal or melodic death metal. Okay, the next band in the list is Fozzy. Now, I know Fozzy isn't going to be for everyone, but I think they're a great band. Judas still holds up for me really well to this very day. I know the album is only from 2017, so it's not that old, but that's basically the year I became a metal fan full-time, or somewhere around there. It was either 2016 or 2017 I became a metal fan full-time. So, yeah, Fozzy, they're a great band. Judas, like I said, their 2017 album still holds up pretty well for me to this day. So yeah, great album for sure, and my favorite Fozzy album so far. So if you guys want to get into Fozzy, then Judas would be a great start, because it was the first album I ever heard in full from Fozzy. Now, they do have other great songs like Sandpaper with M Shadows of Avenged Sevenfold. That's a great song from their 2012 album, Sin and Bones. I think that's the name of that album. Also check out their album, Sin and Bones, because I heard a lot of songs on that album before, and it was a great album, so definitely check out Fozzy if you've never heard of them. And I know some people would come on here saying they're not metal, they're hard rock, but to me, they are metal. So yeah, great band for sure. And Chris Jericho is their lead vocalist, if you did not know that. So yeah, Fozzy is definitely underrated, because not many metal fans even talk about this band any. I don't get why, because I think they're a great band. Okay, the next band is Iced Earth. Now, I know I put these guys on the old list in the old video on the old channel, but I wanted to bring these guys up again because These guys, I mean, I don't know every single song or album from these guys, but what I heard so far from these guys, I definitely like them, and I think they're a really underrated band. So yeah, if you want to check out a new band and you never heard of them, I mean, they're not new, but if they're going to be new to you, then I definitely recommend Iced Earth, because they're pretty good. So yeah, I don't have much to say about Iced Earth, because I don't know much of them when it comes to their music, but definitely give them a shot though, because what I heard so far from this band, I really liked. So yeah, definitely a great band so far. Alright guys, just a few more bands left on this list. Okay, the next band on the list is Overkill. Now I know Overkill is a thrash metal band that does, again, have their own following or fan base, but I still feel like they're an underrated band because, again, when people talk thrash metal, they're only there for the big four, and I don't get why, because Overkill is a great band. I do like these guys even better than Death Angel. So yeah, Death Angel's not bad by any means, but I do think Overkill is overall a better band than Death Angel. So yeah, Creator, I mean, not Creator, I mean, yeah, Creator is a great band. I didn't mean to bring them up, but Overkill is underrated as hell. So if you want to check out another band that you never heard of among thrash metal, then Overkill is definitely right down your alley and right up your lane. Great band for sure. If you want to start off with any of their albums, I would either say The Years of Decay, Under the Influence, Ironbound, or any of their other albums. You can start off with any album from Overkill. That's how great this band is, and I just wish more thrash metal fans would give this band a fucking chance. Just because they're not in the big four, you don't want to check them out. That's fucking ridiculous, dude. The big four is just overrated as shit. I'll just say it right now. The big four, they're not bad bands. I just feel like they get just way too much praise among thrash metal fans. So that's why I'm trying to reach out to thrash metal fans and bring them other bands that definitely deserve to be in their playlist, you know. So yeah, Overkill definitely needs to be in someone's thrash metal playlist. If you call yourself a thrash metal fan, you definitely should have Overkill in your playlist somewhere. So yeah, Overkill definitely had to make the list. Alright, the next band on the list is Soulfly. Now, if you guys never heard of Soulfly, these guys are like a mix of groove metal and nu metal. And man, their vocalist, Max Cavalera, is hell of a vocalist. This band, I mean, I don't know every single song or album from them, but I do know some of their songs, like Jump the Fuck Up, which is a fucking nu metal classic. Definitely check out that album. I think it's called Primitive or something like that. I don't remember the name of the album for sure, or up top of my head right now, but definitely give that album a listen though for sure, because it's a badass album. So yeah, Jump the Fuck Up is a classic. I really love that song. Also check out their latest album from 2018. I don't remember the name of the album by heart, but yeah, definitely check out their 2018 album. That's a great album for sure. Definitely one of the best albums of 2018. Great album for sure. So yeah, Soulfly. If you like nu metal, groove metal, then this band is right up your alley. Great band for sure. Alright, and one more band. So the last band on this list is Testament. Now, I know what some of you guys are thinking. You're going to be like, oh, Testament is not underrated. Well, to me, these guys are, because this is another band I've recommended to people and they don't really want to check them out. I guess because either one, they're just not a band they want to get into, because it's either because they're not in the big four or they just don't care for their vocalist. But either way, just give this band a chance if you can't get into them, because I think they're a great band. So if you want to get into this band, you can start off with Practice What You Preach, their 1990 album. No, it's not their 1990 album. I meant it's from 1989. That's what year Practice What You Preach came out. My bad, guys. They did release an album in 1990 though called Souls of Black, which is an overhated album, but I think it's a good album. So yeah, Testament is definitely one that I would consider as underrated, even if other people don't, because I've tried to recommend this band to people that I know are metal fans, but I don't think they ever gave this band a chance, which they definitely should, because the Big Four is not the only good bands when it comes to thrash metal. So, yeah, when it comes to thrash metal, these thrash metal fans need to quit being so damn close-minded when it comes to thrash metal and check out bands like Death Angel, Creator, Overkill, Testament, and other great thrash metal bands. So yeah, quit being close-minded people when it comes to thrash metal, because the Big Four is not the only good thrash metal bands. So yeah, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just trying to prove a point here. So yeah, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this list though. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know some bands that you guys think are underrated when it comes to metal. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Thank you for watching this video. Stay safe, take care, and have a great day. And I'll see y'all in my next YouTube video. Peace.